Alright, dog nutters. In this video we're going to be making a meal out of ingredients that you can find around the house and even your leftover ingredients. I'm Cam, I'm a certified dog nutritionist, and as much as your dog does need complete meals that contain all the nutrients they need, these super simple little treat recipes can still be extremely healthy. Just imagine if all you ate in a week was chicken breast, spinach, peppers, egg and rice, and you didn't go out drinking, you didn't smoke, and you slept for most of the day. You'd be an extremely healthy individual, and that is the exact same for your dog. If you can make these nice homemade meals for them out of leftover ingredients, it's still going to be really healthy, and they're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of them. Sharing food is a massive part of how we built this strong connection, and leftover meals like that are just the best way to strengthen the bond you have with your dog. If you want to learn more about the dog-human connection and the domestication process, how the dog came from a wolf all the way into your bed at night, I'm going to link the video at the end of this. Take a watch, it's really interesting. So, super simple. We've got a leftover chicken breast, an egg, a small handful of spinach, a quarter of a pepper, a little bit of brown rice, and of course my all-round booster supplement. You can use any leftover meat as long as you scrape off the onion from the meat, no matter what it's been cooked in. You can use that as long as it's just a nice bit of cooked meat. Perfect. One egg, that stays the same. You can use any vegetable, any fruit or veg instead of the pepper, and I'd actually recommend you chose a cooked sweet potato, cooked butternut squash, cooked beetroot over just your standard whole grain rice, because it has more associated health benefit. For example, sweet potato, it's higher in soluble fiber, that helps coat the gastrointestinal tract and reduce inflammation, so it has a function, whereas whole grain rice, this is just an energy source. These recipes are the easiest recipes that we have. If you want the more complete recipes and are worried about making sure you're providing your dog with all the nutrients that they need, you can find my nutrition guide in the link below, which has a complete recipe in there. And that will ensure you're giving your dog all the nutrients that they need to live their best life. Okay, so we're just going to chop up. This is really simple. Chop up this chicken breast. The quantities recommended are as well in my nutrition guide in the link below. But we're using one chicken breast. Try not to spill it all over the place. One chicken breast in there. Okay, now onto the veg. Chop, chop, chop. You want to chop the veg up into small chunks because dogs will try and avoid them. Their tendency is to go for the meat because that's the real good stuff to a dog, to a scavenging, opportunistic carnivore is their definition. So by chopping up the veg into small chunks, it makes it unavoidable. They end up eating it and then they get the nourishment and associated health benefits from them. So this is chopped up nice and finely. In it goes. Peppers. Red peppers are one of the most rich sources of vitamin C, raw red peppers, and we're using a quarter of a pepper here. Nice and small. In it goes. Okay, egg into the food. Keep the eggshell. Let's use the whole eggshell. Waste not, want not. It contains collagen in the eggshell membrane that's super functional, great for your dog's skin, great for ensuring the cartilage of your dog's joints is nice and healthy. Crunch it all up into the smaller the chunks, the more absorbable the calcium in the eggshell is. Okay. We're going to put our whole grain rice in, probably about 70 grams maybe in here, 50 grams. Finally, last but not least, we have my natural supplement. It's a meal topper filled with amazing functional ingredients. It ensures that your dog's getting the most out of their meals. All the ingredients, unlike so many supplements you see out there, are backed by research. They have functions and they're going to make your dog a much healthier pooch. It also tastes delicious. In the supplement, I've included natural herbs that us humans eat. What that means is it stimulates your dog at meal times. It makes it think, oh, I'm getting one of those human meals, I'm getting the good stuff. And that makes them excited. You'll see for yourself the look on their face when they get a nice homemade meal with this supplement sprinkled on the top. Right, once you've done that, simply mix it all together. And this little quick recipe, whilst it may not be complete, is extremely healthy. Fresh foods, quality ingredients. There you have it, guys. This has been a really simple, quick homemade dog food recipe. You can pimp this meal up even more by putting some sardines in water, a little bit of fish on the side. Mwah! One of the healthiest meals you can feed your dog. If you want the recipe, click and download the guide. It's linked in the description. I've been Cam, I'm the Dog Nutritionist. I've linked this video on complete recipes. If you're interested in knowing why you don't need to be feeding your dog this every single day, watch this video here. It's really interesting and you're going to learn a lot about dog nutrition.